So I got a lot of requests on how I built this endgame loop base and do step-by-step tutorial. In this video, I'm gonna be delivering exactly that. We are gonna be rebuilding this base from scratch, and I am gonna be going over every step and explaining everything, how you can achieve this exact design. For those who don't know what kind of base is this base loops the zombies in an infinite loop, and we achieved that result with a very simple design, very easy to build, and you can fight the zombos quite effectively, or you don't need to fight the zombos, as we have demonstrated in our previous video, that you can literally go AFK behind that block and then just keep repairing a few blocks during the horde night. That is gonna be enough to pass the horde just like that. If you want to watch the previous video, me explaining the concept behind this, I also did the stress test, which is why you guys see this base is a little bit messed up, but I will leave a link down in the description or card up on top for you to check out later. Before we start building this base, let's go over the few key elements that we are gonna be achieving. The first off is these stairs where the zombies are climbing up. The second one is this pole. Third one is this face of the base, which we are gonna be fighting the zombies. Fourth is this main body of the base, and fifth is going to be this pit hole where the zombies fall down and come back up, looping around infinitely. And the last but not least, this hole right there, which we are gonna be throwing our throwables down in the pit. Total of, we are gonna be achieving 6 different elements for this endgame. I guess you can count this spike traps up on top, which is gonna be dealing with the birds, but this is just bonus. Alright, let's start building the base. This base looks good. First off, I like to start with the main body of the base. Because we are building the endgame variation, let's just go straight into building 5x5. And the height is also gonna be 5x5. There we go. Front of the base, let's leave 2 blocks of a hole, which we're gonna be using this as a grenade throwing hole. Let's go to the shapes menu and select the plate, and I do want to place one plate right in front here, like that. This plate is going to serve a multiple purpose, which I'm going to explain later, but now let's put 2 blocks here. We are going to be starting to build outwards with the poles. This 2 blocks is going to serve us as standing ground when we are going to be fighting the zombies. Let's go to shapes again. Let's select the poles, and I like using this pillar 0.025 meter middle pole, but you can use this even thinner pole or this thicker pole. I found that they don't really make that much difference. Let's extend the pole until it turns red. For those who are new to the game, this red indicator means that this has reached the maximum amount of potential of a structural stability. If I put one more block here, the entire thing is just gonna collapse, as demonstrated here. Now let us start building the stairs. There we go, connect that. There, this is the main shape of the stairs. Now let's make it into a pyramid. I like making the layout first. So we just connect the outer edges like this. It's gonna give us clear idea of what we're building. And now let's fill this section here. And this is the second edge that we are gonna be connecting like this. We fill this again and connect this edge. Connect this edge as well. And do the same thing on the other side. There we go. Now it's time for us to start putting those steps. Let's select the stairs. We are gonna be leaving these corners for us to fill with corner stairs later on. Let's just fill the main body of the pyramid with stairs first. There we go. Now all the corners are left. Let us go to shapes and select the corner stair. we have to make a corner on this edge and also on this edge here as well to ensure the smooth flow of the zombies. Fill the rest of the corners with the corners there like this. There we go. Main pyramid style stair is complete. This side of the stairs are gonna take the most amount of damage during the horde net. You know, the endgame horde, endgame zombies can be quite powerful in terms of taking out the block. Hence, upgrading this into a complete steel is very much recommended. And lastly, let's upgrade this part into steel as well. When the zombies are taking the pyramid stairs, they usually choose this path or that path or the path in the middle. They don't really take this path or that path to the side of the pyramid. This is pretty much useless in terms of stairs, but the only purpose of this stair is to provide more structural stability. Even if there's cops and demolishers blowing up during the night, this stair is gonna survive and take much more damage. We're done with the stairs. Now let us start building the main face of the base. For that, let's go to shape and we are going to be selecting the ramp frame block. Go to advanced rotation. There. Now we need to build up, but for that we need to build the sides first. So this face of the base is going to be 4 blocks high. And let's extend the ramp frame here as well. And this side of this ramps is not necessary. The main part of the fighting is gonna be going on here, but it's just for the looks, man. It just looks cool. The left side of the base doesn't really matter what you build. We can just fill this and make it look a little bit cool as well. Let's put frame there as well. Build up. There we go. This is the window that we are going to be fighting the zombies or just standing AFK behind this. And this is the main face of the base. I like leaving multiple entrances to the base just in case in dire situations, you know, you don't have to scramble and look for the entrance. You can just enter your base from any angle you want. And the top of the roof, I like filling with this cube frame block. Frame block is gonna work just as fine. The reason why is we can use our weapons and shoot up if necessary and take down the birds that way. Let us fill this entire section. I left the hole here for us to have the access to the roof. And let's put down a few ladders. As well as let's put down a few ladders around the entrances. Alright, before we start digging the pit hole, I prefer to solidify the foundation of the base. This is just my own preference. I usually like to dig around our main body of the base 1 block and also dig 1 block under the base and solidify the foundation by putting concrete blocks like this. It just feels safer to have a solid foundation connected to the ground. So let us do this all around the base. And I also like to do the same with the pyramid stairs as well. So let's dig around. There we go, look at this. Our base is looking quite sturdy and solid. Since we have finished with the foundation, let's start digging the hole. Let's use this foundation as a continuation and also the pit of the wall. There we go. We have continued the foundation here, and this part right here is gonna be our pit hole. Let's dig down 8 blocks at least, but let's just do 10. We have dug down a hole. Let's fill this hole with concrete. In order to do that, let's just dig the outer walls 1 block again. This here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. By the way, very quick tip, you don't really have to dig down this deep when you are first building this base. You can dig down maybe 2 or 3 blocks down and leave the ground unfilled. So whenever the zombies fall down, maybe the cops and demolishers, they will, blow up down in a pit. And because the concrete is stronger than the ground usually will start breaking first, and you can let the zombies dig down for you until you reach the desired depth of the pit. And then after you think it's deep enough, you can start filling the ground with the concrete. There you go, our pit hole is complete. For the Pithole stairs, I like start building the stairs like this. And leave 1 block right there. We can fill that block with the regular block. Continue the stairs up until we reach the top. There you go. And let's not forget to build the corner stairs. Give me a second, let's fill this. Yep. For more structural stability, let's fill up the bottom of the stairs with just solid blocks. Alright, our pit hole is complete. It's a little bit bigger than we did from the previous versions, but pit hole is pit hole. You can do whatever size you want. One last thing remaining is this hole that we are going to be throwing our stuff down. I think we made the hole wrong. Gosh darn it. Let's take down the plate and this block as well. Let's put down a ramp at the bottom to guide our throwables. Instead of putting the plate, I think it was better for us to put down a pole. Let's put down a ramp facing down. There. Okay, so we have put down a ramp here, and then we have destroyed this block, replaced this block with the down facing ramp, and then we have put a pole right here. And not only this pole is gonna provide a ground for the hatch to go, but it's also provide structural stability. All right, there we go. This is the main base. From this point, you can decorate the base or add extra blocks for more structural stability. You gotta upgrade the first 3 blocks into steel. Now this is the bare minimum when you are dealing with the endgame zombies, 5 by 5, and the bottom 3 blocks has to be steel all over. But you can just, extend the base and put more blocks outwards just to be, more safer. That way you don't have to gamble. This is just bare minimum. Also, just for some looks and details, I like putting this plates outside the corner of the base. You don't have to do this. You can just keep extending and put the regular blocks. There you go. This just gives this a little bit depth and texture, and it just looks cool. This is what I like to do. In order to fortify the first ramp, I like putting plates here as well, because this ramp frame block that you see here, this takes the majority of the damage when you are fighting the zombies. I recommend having this block steel and putting 1 more plate here just in case if this breaks down. Zombies will have 1 more layer to go, and you can deal with the zombies and quickly replace this destroyed ramp. And that's about it, man. Anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. Keep on smacking those zombos, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day and peace.